Hi, Eric here, and this time we are testing the stabilizer in our pool, the cyanuric acid. This helps the chlorine do its job. It doesn't cook off in the sun. So first thing we're going to do is make sure our little test file is nice and clean. Try to get it as part of your routine to do this first thing in the morning. When you go to get your sample, hold it upside down, go down about elbow deep. And we want to be at the 7 milliliter mark. You'll notice that the surface tension of the water is going to make kind of a concave. You want the bottom of that to be at your line, so that looks pretty good. We're going to use agent number 13, and we are going to fill it to the 14 milliliter mark. And we're going to cap it and shake it for 30 seconds. All the instructions are in the lid of your test kit. Just follow those. They're real easy to follow. And then in this test vial, if you'll notice in the little one, there's a black dot down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this liquid in there until we can no longer see the black dot. And over here on the side are the numbers, and that's going to be your reading for your stabilizer. If it rains, if you've had to top off the pool, all of that's going to dilute your stabilizer. When you're doing this test, make sure you're away from the return jets. If you have automatic feed on your chemicals, that's where the chemicals are going to come out at, and it's going to give you a false reading. You definitely don't want your cyanuric acid to be too high. If it gets too high, it starts to inhibit the chlorine from doing its job. So it's best to keep it on the lower end of the scale. Honestly, 20 to 30 is really where you want to be. This will only read down to 30. So make sure you're staying 30, 35, 40 at the max. It says 30 to 50. If you get to 50, I mean, that's okay. You definitely don't want to see it above 50 parts. So get this thing shook up. And let's see what happens here. So I know last week I was right around 35. We did have a little bit of rain this weekend, and there we go. So I am right around 30. I mean, technically it's probably like 32 or something. We're just going to call it 30. So probably later on this week I may need to add just a little bit. But there you go. That's how you test the cyanuric acid in your pool. Thank you very much.